What the hell is that?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Wait a minute!
Stay, stay, stay. Good boy.
Hello everybody and welcome to ArkBeetle Gaming on Shadowverse Celestial Dragonblade expansion with this, the Wrath Waltz deck. So people have been saying that in this expansion, Wrath lost its win con, which is Urias, to make a lot of damage. But that's not entirely true, we can play Waltz. So there are advantage and disadvantage of playing this over the pure Wrath variant, which is the consistency. I have to admit that this list have lower consistency than pure Wrath because obviously we have to play 3 Full Moon Leap for the consistency of our OTK, and also 3 Waltz for the same reason, and also 3 Doom Lord, which someone considered even not playing anymore. So yeah, we play essentially 9 bricks in our deck. 9 bricks out of 40. So it's like a quarter of our deck is a brick that we can't use until our OTK or something. With exception of Doom Lord, that we can drop like on turn 7 to guarantee Waltz on turn 8 if you draw all the piece, that is. So let's go over one by one which card I chose for this deck. Adherent of Desire is a solid card. If you go second, going first is the 2/2 stat immediately, which is really good. And also an easy 1-drop to self-ping 1 time for the early Wrath activation. And yeah, Infernal Orchestration is really good. How do I explain this? This card just give 1/1 and rush to an ally follower. Like, let's say if you drop Adherent and it stick, on turn 2 you can play double Infernal Orchestration on Adherent of Desire and get 4/4 on turn 2. Just think about that. Like that's just example situation. Like if anything on your board stick, you can just play Infernal Orchestration to deal more damage to the face and also get more sticky follower onto the field, increase his stat and something. Sanjin Necklace is your heal and also an early draw. Also, yeah, all these 1-cost self-ping are really good for early Wrath activation. Then Vania is, everyone know why you run Vania. Vania is really good. It's Bane, it cleared the board. Obviously, everything got worse because Urias got rotated out, but it's not bad. Like, you ping opponent to the face a little bit less, but the power to clear the board is still the same. Demon Maestro. This card, admittedly, is bad when you consider it's a 2-drop 1/1. But I have another way of thinking about it. It's a Dark Contract that also summon a 1/1 with a little delayed draw. So it's better than Dark Contract because it's at least summon a 1/1 for you. You don't completely lost all tempo. And also mitigated by if you turn 1 Adherent and turn 2 Maestro, it's like you have this, it's like you got a 2/2 body or 3/3 body on the board on turn 2, so it's like you didn't lose anything if you open with Adherent of Desire first. So it's pretty good. But that all being said, he's not bad by himself to play turn 2 without Adherent of Desire because your deck got so many removal in form of Bane. And next, Dark Contract, another draw 2, moving on. Full Moon Leap for the OTK. Vampire Queen Castle for the heal and early ping and early ward. Plus Cycle of the Night as alternate win con on turn 10. Or early Wrath activation or a mid-game board clear. So she is really good. Also work with Vania if you want to keep her spell in your hand or for further combo, and you can just drop something like, let's say turn 5 Vania and then Bloodsucker for the damage, and also each bat got drained also, so you get to heal back a little bit. So it's not bad at all. Demonium, at first when I saw this card reveal, I thought it's not that great, but when I actually play it, it's really good card. The reasoning is it's a if you disregard all the wrath part of the effect, is a 3.15 Bane Drain. Like, is only that is good. Like, even if you take out the drain, 3.15 Bane. Just think of it, and there, he actually have an effect that psychologically cause your opponent to want to kill it. At the end of the turn, he ping yourself too. So he activate your wrath by himself if opponent doesn't kill it. But usually you're gonna have the card that gonna activate wrath for you anyway, even if he die. But your opponent doesn't know that. They will kill this card and they will spend all their puppets or all their early game artifact, all their removal on this early game. I saw some games like that, and he's really good in that regard. And also, he evolved himself if Wrath is activated, and he became a 3.37 Bane Ward Drain. Like, it's really good. That's all I got to say. He heals you. He does everything. And it's like with this effect, ping yourself 2 times every single turn. He doesn't even have ward, and I feel like he have it because I drop him, opponent gonna try to kill it first every single time. It's crazy. Okay. Next I play 1 Vey Trilith Highborn. So it's another draw 2. So the deck run like 7 draw 2. Like, I encounter some games that I do not draw any Demon Maestro and any Dark Contract, and the card in hand got really low. So I just add 1 more, and I feel like just 1 Vey to add to the formula is a sweet spot for me. But I don't know about you though. Maybe our lucks are different. I don't know, something. Howling Demon. He heals you. He clear opponent board. And the good thing about this list is that you got the OTK, so he doesn't even need to go face it. Opponent got like 4 small guys and 1 big guy that you can't just clear with the 3 ping. You just drop this guy, kill the 4, and then this guy trade with the last remaining guy, and you heal. And you don't even need to go face because you got the OTK combo. And Waltz, explanatory, he is a part of our OTK, and also with a tiny early usage, tiny synergy with other cards in the deck is that you can drop this, like if you go 1 turn before you can evo, and then next turn you can Vania even if you don't have the Wrath activated, and she also trigger on Vengeance. So Vania can activate and you can have an early tempo with that. And also if you know opponent gonna kill you on some turn, you can drop a Doom Lord on turn 6 or 7 to survive also, because Waltz gonna activate Vengeance for you, and you can fusion with this guy, you know the stuff. And Doom Lord, we don't have Urias anymore, so if you use him, you're gonna guarantee to go to 1 health, which is bad. But if you can kill them next turn by Waltz OTK or something else, then you are all good to go. Another comment I need to make is with the rotation of Urias, it's not all the bad things. Without the Urias, the deck is allowed more freedom in the mid game. Like for example, if you play Urias and you draw Urias, you must play Urias because he's so good to set up early, and then after that you can do whatever you want. But now that Urias is gone, the deck lost its damage potential, but it gained in mid-game freedom, which means on the turn you're supposed to play Urias, you can play anything. Like, for example, you go first, right? And turn 5 you can Howling Demon. Instead, if Urias is still in here, you would drop Urias first and then anything else, which is extremely kinda not really, I don't know what to say. It's just clunky. Urias is good, but he is clunky, and now he's gone. The deck gained more freedom. So I'm gonna go into a bit of a card choice here. So another card you might consider is Loathing Desire, which is a 1 PP self ping, but you need to have a follower on the board and give follower drain. The reason I don't play it is your deck got quite a bit of drain already. Howling Demon, Demonium, and Bloodsucker also summon bats with drain. So that's 9 cards. That's a quarter of your deck. It gives your card a heal that a quarter of your deck already do. Like, I mean, you might want more heal, but trust me, it's too clunky. Like, if you only have those on the field anyway, the one that drain, this card do nothing. So this one is hard to convince. I tried to make it work many times myself, but I can't. And you can try for yourself if you want. Next card is Devious Spiderweb Imp. So this card actually is not bad. Like it ping you once, but if you rather activate, it became a 3/6 ward with 3 heal to your face. The problem is basically the same as Demonium, but worse. Like her functionality is basically the same as Demonium. As I said, I feel the Demonium feels like a ward by himself. So it does the same function, and I play her at first. I want a lot of heal. I want to survive to turn 8, but turn out it's not that necessary. Plus, for 2 costs, self ping only 1 with not that much self board with no board clear power at all is not enough to be in the deck, at least in my opinion. You can try though. Another card, Hermit of Lust. If you want more damage to the face, then sure, you can play Hermit of Lust, but the deck is all about the OTK. I mean, it can win by other way, but is not the main win con. And also Hermit of Lust, it have potential to ping yourself more than twice in the early game, but not likely. It deal yourself 1 damage on ping, and which is kinda slow. Razory Claw you can play, but again the deck is focused on the OTK, so you might as well not and do other things. Valnarek is a big one. She is a really good card, but the problem with Valnarek is that she on last foot on Wrath, she put 7 of herself into the deck, which gonna make it harder for us to draw the pieces we need for the OTK on turn 8. So that's why I cut her. That's the only reason. On Pure go ahead, play her. She's really good. Baleful Venomous Cobra. This one is debatable. I personally want to put it in, but I decide against it just because I really like the list I'm having. So this card serves the purpose of Valnarek in the early game if you don't want to run Valnarek for the reason I said. It pollute the late game OTK. So this card, like, it cost 3, self ping 2, not bad at all. You can try, up to you. Noble Demoness. Noble Demoness, she Accelerate 2 is really good, which summon demon with rush, so you have more power early game. But again, it's a 2 cost self ping 1, and her I remember Fanfare on her 5 on Wrath activate used to be amazing back in the days, but right now it's not anymore. Plus we already have our 5 drop, which is Howling Demon, so that's one even less reason to run Noble Demoness. Arcane Wolf is a interesting one. At first I tried him, of course, but he doesn't synergize with the deck that much anymore. Confusing, right? You just need to deal yourself 1 damage and he activate. The problem is the current list have so many cards that stop pinging you once your wrath is already active. So that gonna limit the timing you can play this card. Like example, if you use Howling Demon turn 5, you can't. I mean turn 6, you can't Arcane Wolf because Howling Demon doesn't ping you anymore once wrath is active. And also something like Demonium doesn't ping you. And also the card that doesn't ping you right away, the Demon Queen Castle. Like there are many cards that stop pinging you once wrath is already active. So he's significantly harder to use right now. Last and not least, Dark Emperor. So since this deck is the OTK, the only time you're gonna be playing Dark Emperor is one turn before you OTK, which is a really small window, and I don't think it's worth running him. So I think that's it for my tech choice that I want to introduce. If you decide to make this deck after watching this video, please like and subscribe. You owe me one. Also, if you want to, you can. Up to you. Like, subscribe. See you again next time. Bye.
潮は踊る。
今怒りを感じるよ。マッピーちゃんも混ぜなさい。
尾びれに触るわ。
リズムを上げる。
試練は進むにね。
みんなトロすぎ。みんなトロすぎ。みんなトロすぎ。みんなトロすぎ。
目障りじゃ。まだ燃えられる。
望まぬ終わりを得るがいい。
真実は深く闇色に染まる。
次の獲物。君はここまでだ。
内なる闇、それはまこと。
乾杯だ。
エスコートを頼むよ。
神はいない。私が救う。
憎しみが引き裂くわ。幸せを届け、リンゴ
悪しき旋律を従える。
憂いなし。幸せになるんだよ。
リズムを上げる。リズムを上げる。
悪しきよ、燃えい、正されよ。悪しきよ、燃えい、正されよ。
闇が命ずる。
ファーストワン、アンロック。
嫌い合い、糸い合う。
リズムを上げる。
良き道を、良き道を。
備えに出せば憂いなし。幸せを届け、リンゴ
救済を受け入れよ。
こんなこともあろうかと。
これ
近寄らないで。
夜の闇も全部従いなさい。
今怒りを感じるよ。
闇はね、バッピーちゃんの味方。
落ちよ、古き木。
いい子にね。
ここに道、ここに道。
天国、あーして。いい子にね。
ここに道。
幸せになるんだよ。私が照らしてあげる。白の大事を守るの。また今度ね。夜の闇も全部
はここまでだ。
闇はね、バーピーちゃんの味方。いい子よね、いい子よね。いい子よね、いい子よね。やだよ、うまくいかないな。ケントくん、あーして。いい子よね。
貪欲、私を求めて書き込む。天命が残っていますよ。天命が残っていますよ。すがるものなどない。私以外は一口もない。
また今度ね。
闇が命ずる。書き鳴らせ悪魔の命を。
またいつか。
響いたぞ。
夜も闇も全部従いなさい。
ファーストワン、アンロック。
闇はね、バーピーちゃんの味方。
落ちよ、古き木。
いい子よね。
ここに一ここに一。
ケントくん、あーして。いい子よね。
ここに一。
いい子よね。
ここに一。ここに一。神などいない。
エスコートを頼むよ。妖精の旋律をあなたに。幸せを届け、リンゴ
青かれ裏かれことなかれ。
でもでも。
ねえ、何して遊ぶの？より早く。ポーポーミーがたくさんも。
闇夜の宴に血潮は踊る。
ファーストワン、アンロック。
バーピーちゃんも混ぜなさい。ハッピーをあげるブー。幸せになるんだよ。
行け。
黒き花心で枯れ果てる。
旋律よ。
あだなる種は枯れる末。
森のエースをバウバウバウ。ねえ、何して遊ぶの？もう。バウバウバウ。
闇を感じるよ。
闇はね、バーピーちゃんの味方。ご勝手に。
恩衆根深く。
ケントくん、あーして。いい子よね、いい子よね。いい子よね、いい子よね。
青金裏金こと流れ。
ねえ、何して遊ぶの？森のエースをパウパウパウ。また今度ね。パウパウパウ。
闇が命ずる。
金色の夜、落ちる古き木。ここに道。ご勝手に。ハッピーでびっくらハッピーがたくさんブー。ねえ、何して遊ぶの？
吹き抜けるように。
ハッピーでお腹いっぱいだブー。今宵ここまで。
かき鳴らせ悪魔の音色。
ハッピーをあげるブー。
闇が命ずる。
キラキラブー。
我は来帝、導く光なんてな。
ねえ、何して遊ぶの？より早く。創世の輝きとの命。妖精のやみつき。
森を包んで。
命、愛しい我が子。命の光。
望まぬ終わりを得るがいい。
月は満ち足り戦いの夜。
君はここまでだ。
月に凱旋の雄たけびを。
自然な盛り。風が途絶えて。
エスコートを頼むよ。
アーティファクトは私に従う。夜も闇も全部従いなさい。
でも
生まれた理由？知らない。
闇が命ずる。
怖がれ。言い過ぎた？
悲劇の歯車など鉄くずにしてやる。
戦って
美しくとも悲劇は葬る。
でも
かき鳴らせ悪魔の命運。次のところ響いたぞ。
夜も闇も全部従いなさい。
ファーストワンアンロック。
闇はね、バーピーちゃんの味方。いい子よね、いい子よね。ケントくん、あーして。いい子よね。ケントくん、あーして。いい子よね。痛い。いや。思いっきり生まれた理由知らない。また今度ね。生まれた理由知らない。お願い。金言あげる。夜も闇も全部従いなさい。
今怒りを感じるよ。
闇はね、バーピーちゃんの味方。
落ちよ古き牙。
いい子よね。
ここに1位、ここに1位。
いい子よね。
ここに1位、ここに1位。
ケントくん、あーして。いい子よね。これが悲しみ。
エスコートを頼むよ。
いざ出荷。
輝け。
貪欲、私を求めて書き込む。
怖がれ。
試練は進むわ。
休まる時はない。
でもでも
闇が命ずる。
ステネボイヤに断罪よ。
突っ切るぞ。
三重の会恐れず。でも
かき鳴らせ悪魔の命運。
果てぬ戦火に救済を。恐れるな。私は共にある。
だぞ。
闇夜の宴に血潮は踊る。
ファーストワンアンロック。
バーピーちゃんも混ぜなさい。
悪しき旋律を従え従え。
引くものか。
行け。
目覚めよ、抗え、まぶたを開け。休まる時はない。永遠のだ。
私ちゃんめっちゃすごい。時々時々
試練は進むのだ。
人の子よ、しるべを生かせ。
休まる時はない。
面白いやつ。夜も闇も全部従いなさい。
今怒りを感じるよ。
闇はね、バーピーちゃんと味方。あーして。いい子よね、いい子よね。
信じているぞ。闇が命ずる。
いい子よね。いい子よね。また今度ね。金色の夜、落ちよ古き牙。ここに一
デモデモ。リズムを上げる。
恐怖を。
果てぬ戦火に救済を。
今宵ここまで。大量大量。
恐れるな。私は共にある。望まぬ終わりを得るがいい。
月は満ち足り、戦いの夜。
君はここまでだ。
月に凱旋の雄たけびを。
引くものか。熱いレースだったぜ。